Hey everyone, welcome. It's Jason Diebold here again with another episode of Drive Time University. So I didn't really have a lot that I wanted to talk about today, but I just got off the phone with Upline Star Diamond France trip winner coach Monica Ward and her husband Dave Ward. Actually, I was just talking to Monica. But both folks are a real big inspiration, and so kind of the tip of the day, or the real context of that conversation was about how and this is no coincidence, in the last 48 hours 2 different people have come to me and said that they were individually working with Monica 1 hour a week, and it's just been one of the most amazing, most profitable, best use of their time that they could do every week. And so it's one thing to get a recommendation from somebody, they're like, oh yeah, Jason's doing great stuff, but when you hear it from somebody else, when my buddy comes to me and said, oh wow, so-and-so said you're doing such a great job with this, it means more. It's like that third party validation somehow. So I had heard this 2 or 3 times now in the last 24, 40 hours about Monica, so I called her just to thank her and ask her really what she was doing, and there's not really a big secret with it. She's just talking to her downline folks. So one of the goals that she said that she had is, to create some sort of personal relationship with all of the coaches, and she's starting with her active coaches right now, 3 levels down. So, I signed up Jeff signed up Rob signed up Christina. So I would want to talk to all 3 levels down of those coaches, everybody who's active. And that might not be something that you can finish today or even this week. But if you set up a schedule, and she said she's doing it, Tuesdays and Thursdays for a couple hours every week. She's doing that, and then the folks that want it, as your time permits, give them an hour of your time every week. So Monica is setting aside, maybe for me, I get Thursdays at noon, and it's my responsibility to call Monica every Thursday at noon for an hour. And if I don't call in that time frame, well, I just lose my hour. If I call halfway through, I only get a half an hour with her, because her schedule is very tight. Now, if you don't call for a couple weeks in a row, well, all of a sudden that time slot becomes available for somebody else that does value those meetings more. So that's what she's doing, and man, in just less than a couple weeks, I'm just hearing great things about it. So the other thing she said from that, is pick the goal that you want to be. Do I want to be a 5-star, a 10-star, a 100-star, 15-star, whatever. And a lot of times that comes down to cycle bonuses and how you need to structure your business to maximize your bonuses. But so she had kind of picked it out for the number of diamonds she wants to do, figured out who her PS coaches were that she needed to work with, and then dive into their downlines and start making the emeralds and rubies and diamonds necessary to get her PSs to be diamonds, so that she achieves the star diamond rank she wants. So I think, just as the tip today, and I'm not sure if this was useful as some of the other videos, but I think it is, and I think it needs to be said, is let's all do a better job of diving down into our downlines, finding the people that want help, want support, because maybe they don't always relate best to their direct PS coach, or maybe they need help that PS coach hasn't experienced yet, and therefore can't share. So let's just all do our diligent best, and this ladder really goes both ways. If you're the guy at the top of the list, look at all the people below you. But if you're the guy down at the bottom of the list who really needs help and a mentor, well, just ask your coach, who his coach is, and ask that coach who their coach is. And, make it a point upon yourself to talk to each one of those folks in your upline until you do find somebody that has some time available and sounds like he's a great mentor for you and for what your goals are. And then, do your best to honor and respect their time. So tip of the day is reach out to your downline, reach out to your upline, reach out to your team. And Aaron Mathis is really good saying, there's no upline, downline, there's just team. So let's all practice those behaviors and talk to our team as much as possible and help everybody profit. All right, thanks for tuning in today. Bring in everyone.